Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philadelphia. Welcome to a very important night in NSW history. This is the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight. 10 picks per side and live on Smackdown Live, and then the draft center will concur. But, look who it is. It is going to be the man that has the very first draft pick due to what happened on main event last night. Kurt Angle's Raw picking up a clean sweep, and well, ladies and gentlemen, he will get the first pick tonight. The American hero indeed, Kurt Angle. Well, you have to think, ladies and gentlemen, who's he going to pick? Who is going to be the very first draft pick here tonight on Smackdown Live? Let's find out. Philadelphia is ready. Let's see who he's going to pick. Well, we are here for the draft, and as the GM of Raw, we have the very first pick thanks to my champions winning this week on main event. So my first pick for Raw is Morgan Wolf. Oh my God. Morgan Wolf has gone to Raw. Kurt Angle and Morgan Wolf have never seen eye to eye, but Morgan Wolf is the first draft pick, and well, this is going to bring out the Smackdown Live GM. He is Maz Freeway. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, Morgan Wolf has joined, is still on Raw. He is the very first draft pick. Remember, there's no champions going to change brand. They stay where they are. But remember, there is 10 male draft picks. The females will be drafted on Draft Center after tonight. Let's see what Maz has to say. Well, Kurt, welcome to the A Show Smackdown Live. Nice to see you've picked your best friend as your first pick, and now it's time to pick. And for Smackdown Live, first pick, I picked Danny Six. Well, no surprise there, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Six going to be in our main event against Simon Keller. Kurt Angle coming straight back here. Now that is a good pick. And Maz, let's be real, everybody wants to be on Raw because that is the show which is the best wrestling is on. Anyway, moving on to our second pick for Raw, I picked Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins moving from SmackDown to Raw. Let's see what Maz has to say. Well, Kurt, that is a good pick, but I think I will pick someone who has proven that I win this round. And for SmackDown Live, I, Maz Freeway, pick Georgie Mack. Well, that is a bit of a shock, ladies and gentlemen. Georgie Mack going quite high, of course. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we now have our first two rounds already completed. Morgan Wolf, Seth Rollins go to Raw. Smackdown Live have Danny Six and Georgie Mack. We will keep you up to date as the picks come through. As I say, there will be 10 picks per side live on Smackdown Live, and then the draft center would be after tonight's show. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your main event, by the way, tonight. Danny Six versus Simon Keller. Danny Six, who is now officially going to stay on the SmackDown brand, he will take on the World Heavyweight Champion. Non-title action is your main event on SmackDown Live here this week. Well, let's kick things off, ladies and gentlemen. What about this? Gilberto El Rey will take on AJZ, the Hardcore Bunny, and of course Selena Vega at ringside. Let's kick things off. It's going to be an action-packed night. It's already hot and heavy, and we'll kick things off right now. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the pride of Mexico from Mexico City, being coming to the ring by Selena Vega. He is Gilberto El Rey. Yeah. Because remember that Gilberto's contract for his managerial services bought by Selena Vega a few weeks ago, and now, of course, both these men are still in the draft. So there we go. So where will these two men go? But of course, remember, we'll see it all night long. I'll remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that after tonight's SmackDown Live, you don't want to go anywhere. If you're watching us live on Twitch, of course, you will get to see Draft Center live, where the rest of the picks will be made. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, it will be on the next video. You will get to see all of the remaining draft picks, the supplemental draft and the women will be drafted and draft sent alive, so please don't forget that. But for now, let's get to the ring action. Of course, Gilberto looking to continue his fine form. Of course, remember, he is the longest ever reigning United States champion in NSW history at well over 250 days. And remember that tonight is game changing. It is going to change the outlook of NSW going forward. Of course, remember, it was on Raw this week that Mr. McMundo said that it's time to shake the whole Smackdown and rope. And of course, remember, NXT not a part of this draft. They will no longer be a part of the drafts, but we'll find out what's going on with them, of course, on our next show. Gilberto looking for a big win. Of course, it'll be a huge win if he can defeat AJZ here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent being coming to the ring by the hardcore legend Joe Disney. He is AJZ. This man been here since season 1. He knows what it's like to get the job done. And where will AJZ end up tonight? Will it be here on SmackDown Live? Will he remain on SmackDown Live, or will he go to Raw? Of course, being flanked by his manager, of course, Joe Disney. Now, just to remind you of a few things, ladies and gentlemen, that people picked tonight must have appeared on the show. Now, you will have heard you would have seen, on our Twitter, that people have re-signed to NSW. They are not a part of the draft tonight. It is only people that have appeared on the shows that are a part of the draft, so please do remember that when draft picks are being made. Of course, the hardcore legend, of course, Joe Disney, standing in the pyro with his client, and of course the man that he's managed most of his career here, AJZ. The Minnesota native, of course. AJZ looking to pick up a big win here in Philadelphia tonight. If you have, of course, just joined us, you've missed 2 rounds already. Raw have picked Morgan Wolf first and Seth Rollins. And then, of course, SmackDown Live responded by picking Danny Six and Georgie Mack. They are the draft picks so far. Let's get to action though. This is what it's all about in NSW. It is about the wrestling. Here we go. Gilberto Elvey and AJZ. I talked to Joe Disney earlier on today. I asked him, I said, what do you feel about AJZ's chances? Where do you think he'll go? He said he doesn't care where AJZ goes because he knows AJZ is about to become world champion once again. Big words from Joe Disney. And nice back suplex. Of course, Gilberto, I tried to get a word with Gilberto. Selena Vega just told me to go away, and that's basically the way it is these days. But Gilberto, very dangerous inside that ring. But look at this, AJZ, he's not going to have any of that. The power, went for the kick. Gilberto cuts him off this time. Of course, you can keep up to date with all your NSW news by going to our Twitter feed, of course. The Twitter feed will be for news only now. You'll not see any retweeting of any rubbish or any arguments. It is just all about the news on our Twitter feed. If you want to keep it up to date with NSW, do go to Twitter at NSW_Fed for all your updates, as AJZ in control of Gilberto here. Went up, nice. Nice Russian leg sweep by Gilberto. And AJZ going to take a quick moment just outside, just to gather his thoughts. Going to be met when he comes back inside the ring here. Duck down. Leapfrog over. And the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Gilberto. Vintage Gilberto into the cover. Gets only a 1. Big shot and a nice fisherman carry by AJZ. Going to try and get the control back here. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, remember, all picks will be seen tonight. If it's not live on Smackdown Live, it will be on Draft Centre Live. We will try and remind you as much as possible. You don't want to go anywhere through the night. And again, so Selena Vega getting involved here. AJZ, not like AJZ to be distracted. Oh, because it's Morgan, sorry, not Morgan, it's Joe Disney who's doing the distracting. That's a big shot by AJZ. And look at this. This is the power of AJZ, and drills him into the mat. And now AJZ could be thinking of a spear. This could be the beginning of the end of Gilberto. Look out. Big spear. I don't know if he got all of it. AJZ. Yeah, I was going to say, may not have got all of that, and Gilberto can take advantage here. Stomp to the back. Again, AJZ coming back, and just a big shoulder tackle taking down Gilberto. You've got to remember, you've got to think, if you're going to win here, got to get you fresh in that mind, of course, for the draft picks. AJ, oh, look out. AJZ has him up. Down! And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be that. No! Gilberto gets the right shoulder up at the count of 2. And it's just showing that Gilberto can dig deep when needs to be. Big shot by Gilberto right in the midsection. Another one stuns. And then the backstabber. And all of a sudden, the Mexico hero into the cover. 2 can only. And this time it's Gilberto who's frustrated. Can it put away AJZ? Disney looking on from the outside. And down he goes. And that could be enough. Gilberto now. What is he thinking of? Is he thinking of that super kick? No! Moved out of the way. AJZ, but can he take advantage? No, he can. Big shot into the midsection. But another one by Gilberto. Gilberto may have AJZ's number here, you know. Just seems to be that little bit quicker. Look at this. Was AJZ waiting? Was he waiting for that right moment? Oh, he's got him hooked again. Oh, there it is, the jackhammer. And that could do it this time for a second time. AJZ picks up the win in our opening contest here tonight. I tell you one thing, if that doesn't just shake a few things up in the draft, I don't know what will. Big performance from that man, AJZ, here tonight. A big win for AJZ. Oh yes, you can tell he means business. A rejuvenated AJZ with the win tonight. Oh, we're backstage here. Maz, I have to say, the food is good, but it's time for another pick. And for the third pick for Raw, I'm going to pick a legend, and I'm going to pick for Raw, the one, the only Zadlan. So Zadlan now the third draft pick for Raw. Maz, who's Maz going to go? Kurt, I have to agree with you about the food, but it is right. It is time to keep this going. And for SmackDown Live, we pick next, and I pick Jess Oakland the third, the top 1%er. Jess Oakland moving from Raw to SmackDown Live. Kurt Angle, let's see what he says. Well, let's keep this going, I guess. The Raw's fourth pick, I'm going for a tag team. I'm going to pick one of the very best, Umaga Inoki, known as One Sec, King's Court, 3 of the 4 King's Court. Now going across, let's see what Maz has to say. Good pick, but I'm going for a group who has been around and will be around to take on all comers, and that is Finn Balor, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. They are known as The Club. 3 men in for 1 from Maz. Now, this is what the draft board looks like. Morgan Wolf, Seth Rollins, Zadlan, and One Sec for Raw. Danny Six, Georgie Mack, Jess Oakland, and The Club to SmackDown. The roster's taken a little bit of an early shape here. Who do you think has got the best so far? SmackDown Live taking The Club, Raw taking One Sec. Keep this going, ladies and gentlemen. We've got tag team action as the Hounds take on, well, look at this. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, American Alpha. They are going to go lock horns next, right here on Smackdown Live. So I hope you kept that all going, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep a reminder as the night goes, because these picks are going to come thick and fast. But ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, Leo Mercer and Jason Crew. They are known as the Hounds. Yeah, and the Hounds, ladies and gentlemen, of course, still on the draft board. Of course, former five-time champions here, and they're going to be up against it. They're going to be up against, well, Jason Jordan. Paul hasn't picked up a win, but now back with Chad Gable as American Alpha. But the Hounds will be looking to make sure that, well, it's not an easy ride for American Alpha here tonight. As we say, we thank you so much for tuning in to NSW. Of course, if you're watching us live on Twitch, welcome to the draft night. Of course, a huge night for everyone involved in NSW. And what about this? The return, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Gable, Jason Jordan, they're known as American Alpha. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, American Alpha are back on in, well, they've reformed, but is it going to be a one-night thing? Of course, American Alpha, well, they could be drafted to Raw. The Hounds could be drafted to Raw. But you have to see, what will this do? Can this restart Jason Jordan? Of course, he's had a terrible season 7 so far. Hasn't picked up a win, but tonight it can be different. Can he get that win with Chad Gable and, well, kickstart his season 7? We are about to find out. Nice to see Jason Jordan. Well, as you see, we haven't seen Chad Gable for all season so far. He's been on the sidelines, but here we go. We are underway. And that is Leo Mercer and Chad Gable starting things off. Of course, if you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, you've missed 4 rounds of draft picks. As I said, I'll try and keep them up going as much as I can. Smackdown Live, Danny Six, Georgie Mack, Jess Oakland and The Club. Raw have gone for Morgan Wolf, Seth Rollins, Zadlan and 1 sec now. You may be thinking here, the King's Court have got 3 of the 4. No Dan Masters has been drafted yet. He is separate in the draft. So it could mean that Dan Masters couldn't make a return to Smackdown Live. But let's concentrate on this. What about this? Here's quick tag here. Duck under. There's the drop kick. And Jason Jordan and Chad Gable back on your screens as American Alpha. Look at this. Leo Mercer not going to have any of that. Going to send into the corner. Quick tag. Here comes Jason Crew. Here's the powerhouse of the Hounds. 5-time former champions, of course. Big shot right across the back. But look at this, Jordan fighting back. You've got to see one thing about Jason Jordan. He may have had the worst results, but my goodness, his performances he puts inside that ring, he never fails to disappoint. But he just needs that win. Can it come here tonight? But not when he's getting bowled over like that by Jason Crew. This is the powerhouse of the Hounds. Picking up Jason Jordan like it's nothing and buckle bombs him into the corner. My goodness, that's not going to be good for Jason Jordan. Nice reversal though. Wait a minute. Over the top, and Jordan wisely. Is he going to tag out? Yes, he is. Here comes Chad Gable, the American wrestler. Look at this. Gable going to the top. Gets caught. Very, very basic. Maybe a bit of ring rust. And the nerve of Jason Crew. So, and do remember, ladies and gentlemen, with the draft here tonight, that the champions do stay, they do not get drafted. So 5 champions on Raw, 4 on Smackdown. They do not get drafted in any way. And of course, remember, the women will be drafted separately on Draft Center Live after tonight's show. Please do stick around if you are watching us live on Twitch for that. Into the cover. Not going to be more than a 1 count. Remember, there's so much going here. Where's John Woods going to go? Of course, one half of the Pirates. You've got other people coming up tonight. You've got Jonathan King. Jonathan King cannot be drafted. I do apologise. People who won Money in the Bank will not be drafted. So Jonathan King and Ricky O'Shea for the men, and Kimberly Blight and Naylor Jordan will not be for the women. There we go. What is Leo Mercer doing here? Leo Mercer trying to get his inner rage. 2 knockdowns of Jason Jordan. And the leaping clothesline takes down Jordan. Problems as an STO takedown this time. And all of a sudden this is bad news for Jason Jordan. Will the losing streak continue here tonight? Sent into the corner. Oh, with Leo Mercer. I don't know what he was trying to do there. May have just let Jason Jordan in. Nope, nice block again. Hard shots from both men. To the Jordan. Oh, went for the drop kick and didn't get it all. Got all but air. And there's the back suplex. And Jason Jordan makes the tag. Leo Mercer didn't see it. And the chop block from Chad Gable. Gable now going up on top. Oh, he's telling Leo Mercer to get to his feet. Oh, what a crossbody. Leaping crossbody from the top. And all of a sudden, Chad Gable now in control. But is he taking too much time here? Leo Mercer. Well, Gable, I think, just talking smack to Leo Mercer here. And this is not going to be good. Just stopping him getting to Jason Crew. Oh, look at this monkey flip coming up. Yes. Jason Jordan still recovering. Chad Gable going to try and do it all by himself here. Goes to the top. Look out. Oh, moonsault perfectly executed into the cover. And he got him! American Alpha are back and they are in the win column here on Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge win for American Alpha here tonight. Big win for Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. And the fans here on Smackdown Live, well, why not? Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell? That is Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. We've not seen the revival here in 2 seasons. What the hell are they doing? They're attacking American Alpha. They don't even work here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whatever happened, we're going to have to get them out of the arena here. And well, we're going to remind you that our next pay-per-view, of course, is TLC coming up very shortly. Do not miss our next offering. Get these two out of here. My goodness me. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, former Raw Tag Team Champions, attacking American Alpha. Well, coming up next, we've got women's action as Becca takes on Asuka. As all the chaos calms down here on Smackdown Live, we continue with women's division action next, right here on Smackdown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, it's Becca! Get on your feet and clap your hands! This girl loves to party! Wow, what a night so far with 4 rounds of draft picks. We've had the Revival return to NSW to attack American Alpha, who have just reformed. And now we've got women's division action. I'll tell you one thing, this action is not going to be stopping anytime soon. The party girl Becca ready for action here tonight, but it's going to be tough as she takes on the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Is it going to be a party night? Is it going to party long into the night for this girl? Or is it going to be a very, very lights out here tonight? Party girl in action! Becca bringing the crowd to their feet here in Philadelphia. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she is the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka! Yeah, she comes. You know that it could be a very long night for Becca. Asuka, well, I've seen really much of her this season. But I'll tell you one thing. Where will Asuka and where will Becca end up, of course, in the draft? Of course, you will see the women's draft exclusive on Draft Center Live. You do not want to miss it after tonight's Smackdown Live. Asuka ready for action here. You know that she will be looking to make sure that both Matt Speedway and Kurt Angle take note of her in this one. Creepy smile alert. There it is. Creepy smile all around. Here we go. Women's division action here on Smackdown Live. And we are underway. I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, that Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder have been escorted from the building. Well, I am very, very shocked that we've seen them return here tonight. Of course, we haven't seen the Revival since, I would say, season 5. I would hate this. But attacking American Alpha after the victory of American Alpha, Jason Jordan's win here tonight, a part of American Alpha. There's Becca and Asuka. Is it going to be a clean break again? Yes, it is. Fans showing their respect here. We are live in the Heartland in Philadelphia here tonight, of course. Of course, you can go to our Fandom page. I think that's what it's called. It used to be Wikipedia, now Fandom. Of course, if you want to get all our match cards and, of course, to see who's long how champions have been, you've got all the championship history on there as well. As Asuka takes Becca down early on. Wells Fargo Center has been sold out, of course. Oh, this could be bad. Look out. Oh! My goodness, working over the elbow. Well, let's remember, just a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we will do this all night. Of course, Raw have picked first. They picked Morgan Wolf number 1, Seth Rollins, Zadline, and 1 Sec. And then SmackDown Live retaliated with Danny Six, Georgie Mack, Jess Oakland, and The Club. They have been the draft so far. More draft picks to come later on. Of course, we've still got a huge main event, non-title, as Simon Keller takes on Danny Six. As a big neck breaker by Becca in the center of the ring. We've also got the women's champion Alex Vader coming up next against Selena Cian, non-title action. That should be pretty interesting as well. Into the corner. Oh, Becca went for the kick. Asuka quick to dodge of it. And there's the drop kick. How quick Asuka can be. You just think you're one step quicker than Asuka. You take 1 step, she takes about 10. And now Asuka, if she can lock in that Asuka lock, you know that it's going to be night for Becca. Cover here though. Not on this occasion. And oh, big knee. Asuka driving the wind out of Becca here. Oh, went for the kick. Oh, Becca trying to hang herself up in the ropes. Becca, what are you doing? Oh, big knee. Right into the face. My goodness, almost hanging herself up in the ropes there. But now the advantage going back to Becca and Stretchy Woman. Yeah, season 4. How are you doing? stretching back. Asuka. It's just with that knee right into the point of the back. Asuka now trying to find out. Front face lock. And look at this. Drop tool. Look at that. Well, that was inventive. And now, Becca may be in trouble here, you know. Wrenching back of the neck. Nope, not going to happen. But, my goodness me. Oh, what an elbow. Right to the bridge of the nose. Now into the corner. Becca now going to try and see if she can keep this. Nope, she was going to keep the momentum. No, maybe she would. Gets out of it. Catches Asuka coming in. And takes her down. Surely against the... Yeah, I was going to say under the bottom rope. Not going to count that. Asuka may have just survived that time. Crowd now to their feet here in Philadelphia. And the Michinoku driver. And Asuka now with a front face. Oh my goodness. It looks like she's nearly out of it. In fact, it doesn't even look like she's got it on. Animation for you, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh, there's the kick. Oh, wait a minute. Looking for that running bum attack. How's your bum? Right in your face. Could be enough to put away Becca here. No, 2 count only. My goodness. Look at this now. Nice sweep the legs. Oh, there it is. There's the party girl. The party girl getting things going here. And completely missing. Well, when you usually get into a party mood, you usually do miss a few things. But nope, Becca coming back here. Big clothesline. And a second. And a drop kick. Could she pick off a huge win? If you can beat Asuka here tonight. My goodness me. But Asuka again coming back. Big shot into the midsection. And again. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the lock in the Asuka lock. No, but she's too close to the ropes. And Becca again survives. Dragging her away from the rope, so would that have done enough damage to put away the party girl? It has! And Asuka picks up the win here tonight on Smackdown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, Asuka with the win, the Empress of Tomorrow. Where will she go in the draft? Remember to watch Draft Center Live for the women's draft a little bit later on. We're going to have, I think, some more draft picks. Let's see. Okay, 5th pick, time for Raw, and I'm going for some easy money on this one. Raw's next pick is last season's Royal Rumble winner, Adrian Kincaid. So Kincaid goes 5th in the draft for Raw. Well, match freeway. Well, the Royal Rumble win a good pick, Kurt, but I think again I will outdo you with SmackDown's 5th pick. I pick Big Bad Brody Lee. Oh, there you have it. 5th round over and done with. Kurt Angle. Oh, Maz, that is a good pick. But for the 6th pick for Raw, I pick someone I can't wait to see on Raw, and that man is AJZ. AJZ coming back to Raw. Kurt Angle. What a huge 6th pick that is. Okay, I see you pick up a big player. Well, for SmackDown Live 6th pick, I'm going for a team that ruled for a long time. I can see them doing it again. Tristan Knight and Trey Savage, known as the Bludgeon Brothers, of course. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the draft board now looks like this. Raw, Morgan Wolf, Seth Rollins, Zadland, One Sec, Adrian Kincaid, Major Z. SmackDown Live, Danny Six, Georgie Mack, Jess Oakland, The Club, Brody Lee, and the Bludgeon Brothers. They now make up the first, 6 picks for each side. We have 4 picks left for each side on SmackDown Live. Let's continue with the women's action. Coming up next, it is the SmackDown Women's Champion Alex Vader as she takes on Selena Sia. Non-title action coming up next on SmackDown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, you don't want to mess with this girl, she's Selena Sia. Hair up, square up. Time to go for this former MMA prospect Selena Sear will be looking, well, again, Selena Sear will be looking to get into Kurt Angle's and Maz's minds. And if you defeat Alex Vader here tonight, what in the world, that will place you bang square on everyone's mind. So we have now had 6 rounds of the draft, of course. Still 4 more rounds to come on Smackdown Live. The remaining 10 rounds will be on Draft Center Live. I will remind you all the time. But, ladies and gentlemen, her opponent here tonight, she is the Smackdown Live Women's Champion, Alex Vader. What is it can you not say about this girl? This girl has held the Smackdown Women's Championship for now 161 days. That is a long time, and you know she is quickly becoming, well, she's looking for that number 1, the longest reigning, of course. She now only has 19 days before she matches Alicia Fox, his record, of course, of 180. Make sure you keep an eye on, of course, Alex Vader. Alex Vader can't be drafted, of course, as he's the Smackdown Women's Champion. Here we go. We are underway for our next match, of course. If you're watching us live on Twitch, of course, make sure you do stick around for Draft Center Live. Oh, look out. There you go. You don't want to try and out-wrestle Selena Sear, because she will, as I said, with that MMA background, of course, she will do some lethal strikes. And there it is. That's just a cheap one right to the forehead of Alex Vader. They're coming back. Oh, eat defeat! Right into the jaw of Selena Sear. And oh, big shot. My goodness. By Vader on the outside. Look out here. Back suplex. Almost into a rock bottom. Vader, no, I think she was going to look for another slam, but Selena Sear coming out of this. Nope, nice reversal by Vader. And a huge clothesline by the Women's Champion. And oh, into the ring post. Vader meaning business here tonight. And again. My goodness, twice now. Selena Sear, nothing but post. Back inside here. Has the damage been done? Vader. I'm seeing 161 days, my goodness, as champion. Look out. Oh, there it is, right to the point of the knee. Selena Sear could be out here, you know. Into the cover, hook of the leg. No, just a 1. Selena coming back, big clothesline of her, takes down the champ. And now look at this, trying to work over that arm. See if she can get Vader to tap with Vader quick. Very smart to get out of it. Trio of hard shots to break the hold. Look at this, Selena. You don't want to do this to Selena, so she will come back. And look at this, Vader trying to really try and match her with shots here. Oh my goodness, what a German suplex. I think Vader may have to stick to that game plan. Don't want to trade shots with Selena Sear here. Nope, big shot again. And a second, my goodness, what a forearm shot by Selena Sear. And again, looking for them big strikes. Vader matching her for it, though. Vader. Oh, wait a minute, we've seen this. Is this going to be the one-winged Vader? Connects, center of the ring. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be that. It is! Alex Vader picks up the win tonight on Smackdown Live. The women's champion shows why she is the dominant female on Smackdown Live. A huge win tonight for Vader. She is very happy with her performance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember that NSW will come your way 4 times: Raw, Main Event, Smackdown and NXT. Of course, all our shows are on the official NSW YouTube channel. Never miss a show and get all the NSW news by following our Twitter at NSW_Fed. And of course, no drama on our Twitter. Coming up next, though, ladies and gentlemen, what about this? The Smackdown Money in the Bank winner, Jonathan King, takes on Thomas End. Thomas End has been at the low end recently. Can he get a big win over Money in the Banks? Jonathan King, we'll find out next. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Smackdown Live's Money in the Bank winner, Jonathan King. Yeah, he has a guaranteed title shot anytime he likes. He is Jonathan King. And he is one dangerous individual, when he has that briefcase, because that means that Simon Keller better have eyes in the back of his head, because it could be Jonathan King's time to take the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, as per draft rules, Jonathan King cannot be drafted. He is staying on SmackDown Live, as he is a SmackDown Live Money in the Bank winner. The same goes for Ricochet, and of course he is on the Raw side. And you know that Jonathan King, when he's in control of that briefcase, has all the power in his hands. When will he cash in? Is it you know it's sooner when, but when will he do it? But he has more things to worry about tonight. He has to worry about this man, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, Thomas End. Yeah, Thomas End has been very, very strange recently. This new persona of his doesn't talk to many people, but you know that he can get the job done, because he would like nothing more than to take out the Money in the Bank winner here tonight. Got to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that Thomas End is still on the draft board, of course. But I tell you who's not on the draft board, and that's Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. They're going to take on each other one-on-one next here tonight. But for this contest, what a contest it is going to be. Is this the last time we will see Thomas End on SmackDown Live? The very, what can we say, changed personality of Thomas End in the last few months. Is it going to do him any good here tonight against Jonathan King? Here we go. Contest underway, number 5 of tonight. Just a quick reminder, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the draft picks: Raw have gone Morgan Wolf, Seth Rollins, Zadlan, One Sec, Adrian Kincaid and AJZ. SmackDown Live have gone for Danny Six, Georgie Mack, Jess Oakland, The Club, Brody Lee, and for the Bludgeon Brothers. Maz picking up a few people, of course. Maz also lost Seth Rollins and AJZ. Of course, AJZ picked up a huge win earlier on tonight. Look at Jonathan King, and look at the strength. That is one thing that he will have definitely the advantage here as the strength. But look at this, the quickness of Thomas End. Oh, into the turnbuckle. Now, going to lay down the punches here. Nope, only gets 2 before Jonathan King was saying, you have none of that. Scoop up, nope, over the top by Jonathan King. Pushes Thomas End away, went for the clothesline, not going to get it. And Thomas End now using his quickness with the gutbuster. Just to remind you as well, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, the champions cannot be drafted tonight. So that means that Raw's champions, Oliver Bisping, Matt Rhodes, Finch Pee-wee, Corey Sabin, Katie Bisping and the Mundo, who cannot be drafted for SmackDown Live. There you go for Simon Kether, Vladimir, Dean Ambrose, Liam Wolf, and of course Alex Vader cannot be drafted as champions, will stay on their brand. Money in the Bank winners, Jonathan King and Kimberly Blight for SmackDown, Ricochet and Naylor Jordan for Raw cannot be drafted either. Off the ropes, Thomas End, look out, big knee. Trying to take out the SmackDown Money in the Bank winner. Forearm shot, not going to help. The second one not going to connect this time. And a big belly to belly by Jonathan King, who now looking to get the control of the match. As you see, still 4 rounds to go on the draft. Might be, might be a big win here for Jonathan King. 4 rounds still to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on SmackDown Live. 10 rounds on Draft Centre Live, along with the women's draft as well. Make sure you stick around for Draft Centre Live. Oh, look at this. Look at the power. That is huge power. Lights out maybe for Jonathan King here. Thomas End picking him up and drills him into the mat, quickly into the cover and a hook of the leg. And a kick out of 2. The Money in the Bank winner not going to go down that easily. Wait a minute, no, pops up, big forearm shot. Jonathan King now coming back, look out. Gutbuster of his own. Excuse me. Jonathan King, stamping on every part of the body and a lovely leg drop. King, many people said, wasn't having the greatest of season 7s, even by his standards. But that Money in the Bank changes everything. King, look at this, Thomas Endo, some fighting spirit here. Not going to help him. Suplex into the corner. Fans here in Philadelphia on their feet, and a big spear by Jonathan King. But no, kick away. Thomas End not going to lie down here. Big clothesline of his own. Second by him. Duck under. Maybe a slam. Yes, there it is. Both men trading blows here. And having King right in the center. Oh, we've seen this once already. Oh, turns it into the DDT, and that should do it. No, again Jonathan King kicks out at 2. Thomas End may be thinking, what do I need to do here to pick up the victory? Oh, look out. There it is, once again a second shot into the mat. And this time Thomas End picks up the win. And that, well, maybe a sign of things to come. But Thomas End definitely now in the mind of Maz Freeway and Kurt Angle. Here tonight, where is Thomas End going to go in the draft? Very, very happy with his win here tonight. Well, let's go on. We're in the office here. Right, Maz, 7th round, and as always, Raw picks first. So Raw's 7th pick I go for a man who will give people his hands. I go for Braun Strowman. Bit of a weird one. We haven't seen much of Braun recently, but he has done a lot of damage on the Raw brand. Well, for SmackDown 7 pick, I go for a man who has been champion and will be again. I pick for SmackDown Live, Thomas End. Big, we've just seen him pick up a victory. Maz going for Thomas End in the 7th pick. Kurt Angle. 8th pick for Raw, I pick a man who does not want to leave Raw and has some unfinished business on Raw. So for my next pick, I pick John Woods. Well, the Pirate remains on Raw. And as I said, he does have unfinished business with Corey Sabin, of course. Well, I want to mix it up a bit here, and for the 8th pick for SmackDown Live, I'm going for someone who will be Woken and bring it here to the blue brand. Welcome, Woken Littlewood. Wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And there is now your updated brackets. Braun Strowman and John Woods on Raw. Thomas End and Woken Littlewood now move across, well, under the blue brand. I've got to tell you one thing. Look at that. A few big names changing brands here on draft night. Coming up next, two men that have already been drafted. Finn Balor remains on SmackDown, but Seth Rollins has gone to Raw. We'll see them in action next here on SmackDown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being coming to the ring by Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. He is a member of the club. He is Finn Balor. Yes, Finn Balor, part of the club. Now, you may be wondering, AJ Styles is not a part of the club. He has not been drafted with them. He will be drafted separate. Of course, AJ Styles still on the injury list, but is due back very, very soon. Finn Balor will be looking to lead the club to victory here tonight. Of course, we will see these three gentlemen continue on the blue brand going forward. If you have just joined us, we've had 8 rounds now of picks, and that of course means we have 2 rounds left to be televised here on SmackDown Live before we go over to the draft centre after tonight's show. We still have some big matches still to come here. From this match, of course, we've got Daniel Cage versus Willie Street and Simon Keller versus Danny Six. Some big names still on that draft board as well. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, he is Seth Rollins. Yeah, Seth Rollins will be on Raw from next week, and well, what a way to go out for the former Time Lord himself. Seth Rollins here tonight. He is ready to burn it down on Philadelphia. What hasn't Seth done, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question. A lot of people have said, what has Seth got to do here in NSW? He has been tag team champion, SmackDown champion. Of course, you can get all of that information by going to our fandom page, of course. So on NSW champion, Cruiserweight champion, World Tag Team champion 3 times. He is going to have a new start on Raw from our next week's show, of course. Yeah, the fans here in the Fargo Centre, well, giving Seth Rollins the standing ovation, but can he get the job done against Finn Balor and the club here tonight? Here we go. Match number 6. We are underway. Saying if you've just recently joined us, where have you been? You've missed 8 rounds of the draft. Now, Seth Rollins, of course, picked very early on for Raw. Bit of a shock, many people may say. Going second for Raw. Finn Balor, of course, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows as the club. They went number 4 in round 4 for Smackdown. So you have to say, big night for all 4 of these gentlemen. Quick DDT, short DDT by Finn Balor. The club now is seeing who are going to be their next targets. A nice Januka driver. Balor in complete control early on here. Just to again remind ladies and gentlemen that Draft Centre Live comes your way after tonight's Raw, after tonight's Smackdown even, I apologise. If you are watching us on Twitch, you will be able to see it straight away after. If you are watching us on YouTube, of course, hello to you guys. Please do look out for the next video, which will be all of Draft Centre Live. As look at this, mosh time for Seth Rollins to the outside though. I thought he took a little bit too long, but no. Still in control here. Balor, no, nice block by Balor. Luke Gallows enjoyed it. It was only a block. Look at this. Nope, nice arm ringer. No, nice forearm shot by Seth. Quickly countering. Balor into the corner. Oh, drop kick to the small of the back. And now Rollins again in control, using the ropes as a weapon. Into the cover here. No, not even going to get a 1. But just showing Finn Balor that he will have to be keep his wits about him. Balor in trouble here. Look out. No, went. Oh, nice counter. Can he get him here? Can he keep him down? No, just a 2. My goodness, that was quick. Wait a minute, the roll up. Roll through. 2. No, again. Balor quick. Rollins. Oh, again. Rollins again stuck down here. And this time, Finn Balor gets a cheap win with the roll up. And Rollins just couldn't kick out. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win tonight for Finn Balor. And a bit of a shock caught Seth Rollins cold. And, well, sends Seth Rollins off to Raw. It is the 2 sweep for Finn Balor and the club as they pick up the win tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, starting this week on NXT, it is the Joey Miles Tag Team Classic. Remember, it's 8 teams in 2 groups of 4, and we kick things off this week on NXT. The Joey Miles Tag Team Classic comes your way and starts this week on NXT. Coming up next, Daniel Cage and Willie Street will be looking to get their names into the minds of Kurt Angle and Matt Sweetway as the draft continues as they go head to head next on Smackdown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the Cage, Daniel Cage. And millions of the Cage fans here tonight, but Daniel Cage is yet to be drafted, an original of NSW. And well, he will be looking to make quick work of Willie Street here tonight. Where will Daniel Cage end up in the draft? Will it be Raw? Will it be Smackdown? Remember, we've still got 2 rounds to go here on Smackdown Live. And just also a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight's Smackdown Live is brought to you, of course, by Florida Water. Fruity Florida Water. Get it in some good stores and some bad ones. And also by Francis Yoga. If you like to get wet and to be stretched, you need Francis Yoga in your life. The Cage, Daniel Cage, ready for action here tonight. Is this the last time that we'll see him on Smackdown Live? Or will the millions and millions of the Cage fans still be on the blue brand? Cage pacing backwards and forwards. He is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the son of a plumber, carpenter, and everything else you can think of, Willie Street. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the former Intercontinental Champion, Willie Street, making his way down to the ring. Again, another man waiting to find out where he will go in the draft. And you know that in Philadelphia, they love a working man, and this man, can he take down Daniel Cage here tonight? Mixed opinions for Willie Street, but I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot stop the heart of Willie Street. He will never give up. Well, he could stop the heart, I guess, but then he'd be dead. But let's not go into that. Here we go. Match number 7. Daniel Cage versus Willie Street. Big suplex by Cage to start things off. As I said, both men still on the draft board. Oh, what an elbow. My goodness. Do not want to take many more of them. And Willie Cage coming back with a nice dragon screw leg whip. As Willie Street, I was just going to say, may have just riled up Cage, but no, nice drop toe hold. Willie Street knows how to get the job done. He has been champion here in NSW. And oh, just working over the leg early on here. We've got, as I say, 2 more rounds live here on Smackdown Live tonight. I'll quickly go through them in just a second for you. Oh my goodness, a stun gun by Willie Street. Using the rope as a weapon. And now, oh, balls to the back. Cage not going to be happy with that. Big crossbody. It looked like it might have been a clothesline. Tempting the clothesline. Street in a bit of trouble here. Needs to get himself up the ropes. Cage trying to stomp him. Wait a minute. Roll up here. Oh, Street rolled through. Has the legs. No, wait a minute. Cage now rolls through. And Street kicks out. We've seen Seth Rollins fall to that. And I just tell you one thing. Just that's how quick it can turn it. Oh, there's the spine buster. Cage. Is he thinking of that Cage bottom? Willie Street in all sorts of trouble. Has him. Cage bottom. Down and out could Willie Street be here. Cover. No! Street gets the right shoulder up. And that is only a 2 count. Wait a minute, Street coming back here. Big Rainmaker! And all of a sudden now, could Daniel Cage be in trouble? Street. Oh no, went for the punches and Cage knew what was coming. Blocked him off. Street sent in for the ride. Big forearm shot. Oh, there's the elbow. Point of the elbow connects. You could call that a dusty elbow, I guess. No, just me? Okay. Stomp into the heart by Willie Street. No, Cage coming back here. Doing the right thing. Going to the outside. Cage. Nope. Lunged at him and then got him on the second attempt. 10 count to play with on the outside. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Simon Keller in non-title action, the world champion. Oh, wait a minute! May have just been cut off here. Look at the stomps by Daniel Cage. And now just going to work over, as I was saying, Simon Keller in versus Danny Six coming up next, your main event. Now, Cage, look at this. Street gets back up. 2 shots, breaks the hold. But again, Willie Street just can't seem to find an opening here. Cage looking for Cage bottom. He got him out of nowhere. Cage bottom connects. And ladies and gentlemen, that's enough for Daniel Cage to pick up the win here tonight. The winner of this contest, the Cage, Daniel Cage. Well, that was impressive. And where will Daniel Cage end up on the draft tonight? Well, tonight he is a winner in Philadelphia. Oh, I'm just being told, ladies and gentlemen, I got an email here. We're going to have some more draft picks. I love draft picks. Well, Maz, the last 2 rounds to be made live here on Smackdown. So let's kick it off with pick number 9 for Raw. I picked the Monster Extreme. Oh, a bit of a big pick there. Zadland and Extreme still on the same show. I like the tag team division. So next pick is going to be the team who have done well since joining NSW in the Smackdown brand. So my next pick is Bowen and Rutan. Fallout. Well, there you have it. Maz has gone for another tag team. Last pick to be made here on Smackdown, so I went back and forth about this one, Maz, and I thought, who should I pick? So I came up with this man, or should I say men, AOP, Joseph the Other Beast, and Tyler Jordan. Wow, a huge tag team pick. Well, yes, Kurt, the last pick on Smackdown, it is me, Maz Reaver, who gets it. So on behalf of Smackdown Live, welcome our 10th pick, Bobby Hall. What? Former person, of course, on SmackDown, former SmackDown Money in the Bank winner. Well, there you go. Goes to SmackDown. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the last of the televised picks here on SmackDown Live. Fallout, Bobby Hall, SmackDown Extreme, and AOP go to Raw. Well, how does that work out, ladies and gentlemen? Remember, still more to come on Draft Center Live. Coming up next, though, it is your main event of the evening as Simon Keller, the World Heavyweight Champion, takes on Danny Six in non-title action next here on SmackDown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he was the first pick in the draft for SmackDown, Danny Six. Now, you have to say, this man needs so much to the SmackDown brand, and Maz knows that. That is why he picked the number 1. He is, of course, the man. Well, you've got to say, he may have split personalities, but my goodness, that doesn't mean anything when it comes to the ring. He has done it all. Here he comes, rising from the ground, Danny Six. I've got to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I think Maz has just... He couldn't lose Danny Six. I think as soon as you see Morgan Wolf be picked first for Raw, I think Maz's mind had already been made up. I think he breathed a huge sigh of relief that Danny Six wasn't drafted to Raw. And well, Can Danny Six show Maz that why he's #1 draft pick by defeating Simon Keller here tonight? The dark side, the dark persona of Danny Six, of course. And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're hoping for Draft Centre Live we may be able to get a few of the superstars in. I'm not promising anything, of course, but we will see if we can get a few superstars in for Draft Centre. Get their reaction, of course, on Draft Centre Live as the picks come in. We will hope. Can't promise anything, of course, so do stick around for that. If you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, it will be in the next video. But ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, being accompanied to by his manager, Mikey E. Cornett, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Simon Keller. Yes, of course, Simon Keller, who picked up his long-term manager finally in NSW, Mikey E. Cornett. And Keller as the World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, you know that his opponent here tonight, Danny Six, longs to have that championship back. Man, well, that found his singing voice in the last season and well, found his wrestling ability in this one as he holds the big gold on Smackdown Live. Ready for some main event action? Here we go. I've got to tell you one thing, Danny Six, can he take out, and you've got to think, if he wins this, surely that makes him that #1 contender. It's going to be interesting to see who will be joining both these men, of course, on the Smackdown brand. We still have the women's draft to go and 10 more picks per side for both Smackdown and Raw. Join us at Draft Centre Live. I'm just very, if you look at the drafts that have gone tonight, because some of the drafts have gone through, just very surprised in a few of them. I would say Braun Strowman, very surprised from going to Raw. We haven't seen much of Braun Strowman recently. Of course, Bobby Hall, now back on SmackDown Live as well. He's a very dangerous individual, but had some injury problems. Is that going to be, could that have been a bit of a risk for Maz? I tell you, it might just shake up the main event scene. Look at this, Danny Six trying to stretch out our World Heavyweight Champion. Two shots, takes the knee away, but again, Danny trying to hang on and big hip toss. Finally breaks it. Now, oh no, takes him down. And then just a vicious knee to the back. Stomps in. Oh, look at this, Mikey Cornett with a chair already. Getting involved in the matchup. My goodness. Big shot again. And look at this, Mikey Cornett. Look at this, getting involved. Come on! A chair right to the shoulder. The referee didn't see it. My goodness, what a vicious shot. Danny Six quick to get out of there. But again, now working over the shoulder. Smart strategy here from Simon Keller. And Hurricane Runner 6 coming back here. Split personality, and I've seen the dark side that Danny Six has. Right. Oh, wait a minute. Look out here. Has him up. Oh, lethal injection. Yeah, I know I'm going to get that wrong. It's either cyanide inject, you know what I mean. Cover here. And Mikey Cornett, come on. Distracting the referee. Cyanide injection. I knew I was close. Oh, that's gonna do it. Simon Keller could be out here. Cover. Hook of the leg. No, 2 count only. So close, maybe to ending it. Into the cover here. Looking for a pin. No, just a 1. And Danny Six a little bit shocked there. Maybe it took a bit too long. Oh, went for the springboard. No, caught him on the knee. Coming down. I think that was very lucky. But may have done more damage. Spinning back fist, my God. Oh, handful of hair by Simon Keller. Had him by the mohawk. And now the World Heavyweight Champion in control. Sound of silence. Into the cover. No! No, only a 2 count. He can't put Six away. Six coming back. That was the chance. The sound of silence not going to work on this occasion. Now, Six dragging him to the ropes. Could that be enough? No, again, Keller kicking out. Fans here in Philadelphia on their feet. 2 shots by Six. And the swing bleeder. Six. What's he going to do here? Oh, no, over the rope. Big forearm shot. Oh, no. What is he thinking? He has DDT out of the hardest part of the ring. Mamma mia. My goodness. Wow, look at Simon Keller coming straight back. As the action now spills to the outside. Both men missing with shots. Nobody wants to give anything here. Keller back inside the ring. Oh, right into Mikey Collar twice, 3 times in the cornet. Why doesn't he just get out of the way of the competitors here? Oh, we're looking for it again. Six with the blocks. And now, stepping through. And now trying to see if he can get the champ to maybe pass out here. Oh, he tapped! Danny Six has tapped out. The World Heavyweight Champion here tonight on Smackdown Live. Wow. What an ending, ladies and gentlemen, here on Smackdown Live. Remember, Draft Center Live is coming up. Danny Six, though, the #1 draft pick for SmackDown, well, makes his intentions clear tonight. We are out of time for SmackDown Live. Make sure you stick around though for Draft Center Live. It is coming up. And of course, as always, thanks for watching NSW. Do like, share and leave a comment if you are on YouTube. And if you are on Twitter, please do remember to like, share and retweet all our posts. And we'll see you next time from Dave Easton, everyone on NSW. Thanks for watching and we'll see you for NXT.